headed into the office today. That's why you see me all dressed up and whatnot. Actually, kind of exciting. I had an old friend of mine that lives out of state now, and she was basically saying that her father and mother-in-law have a grandparent that is possibly looking to sell their house, which is good. I'm glad somebody thought about me. That's pretty awesome. That's what we want. Word of mouth. That's all you. Anyway, she contacted me and said, hey, can you maybe look into some things? Not sure that it's going to be a done deal yet, or even if they're going to sell real soon. Might be towards the end of the month that they get the ball rolling. But I'm happy to do that, you know. So I am going to go into the office and I'm going to do a little bit of research. And this is just kind of a miscellaneous day already. That's just one of the little miscellaneous things I got going on. So I had to stop at the doctor's office today. Had to go and check in on a follow-up for my knee. And now I'm doing this. And then later I'm going to get home and we're going to head to the airport to get our gal Emma B. And you know, we'll film that when we get there. But she's awesome. She's coming into town for a week to visit Delaney, and we're going to do some fun stuff while she's here too, so we'll get all that going. But just in the meantime, we are going to head out and do this. Now, some of you may say, why are you still filming and driving? It's not safe, Justin. And basically, I'm just talking and driving. I pushed the button to record before I even got going. And the reason I was able to do that is because I got a nifty little gadget. So one of the gals that I work with, her name's Catherine. I'm sure a lot of you have something similar in your car as well. It's just a little magnet that will hold your phone up. So I strategically placed it on my dash, and you put a little magnet in the back of your phone or your phone case. In this instance, I have it inside my case, so I don't want to deface my phone or the outside of the case. And then you just kind of plop it up there. And so now I don't have to hold anything while I'm driving. I just set it there, and that's it. It's kind of neat. Excuse me. So anyway, lots of little stuff going on, and it's going to be an exciting day. I love these kinds of days where things are just kind of back and forth and a little bit hectic. But yeah, so I don't know what it is though. Man, whenever I do the real estate stuff, I just get like jazzed up. I get excited. I don't know if I've ever told the story about why I got into it in the first place. It kind of starts off like this. So when my wife and I were buying a house up here in Washington, you know, I never owned a house. My father has never owned a house. You know, we were always renters, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But, you know, I had a goal of mine that I always wanted to buy a house. And so, you know, when my wife and I got married and we set out to buy a house and all that, I was terrified. I had no clue, like, what to do or what was going on or what was what. And, you know, coming from my background, you know, to some people, maybe buying a house isn't a big deal because their family's done it or they've done it a couple times or whatever. But for me, I mean, this was like, literally like stepping into a foreign country. I had no clue what I was talking about, what I was doing, what anything meant. And we had a really great agent, and I still remember his name. His name is Mike Jernquist. And he was wonderful and walked us through everything. And took really good care of us. So kind of long story short, when we went to sell the house and moved down to Arizona, so when we were going to move to Arizona, we needed to sell the house. So I called him up, and this is one of the cool things about real estate too. So like if you're working with somebody, right, stay in contact with them. Hopefully they're staying in contact with you, and you have a relationship that you're building off of, and that way they can help you in the future. Just even if you just have questions, you can give that person a call. So like if I'm working with somebody, I'm going to be updating them. I'm going to be constantly in contact with them, letting them know, you know, what's going on with the market or whatever. But it's that contact with that people that you build that relationship with. So I called him back and I'm like, hey man, I need to sell the house. And he says, oh, I just got out of residential real estate, and he was doing commercial. So then I was kind of thrown back into the whole panic mode again, because I'd never sold a house before. So I didn't know, again, what do I need to do? What are the steps? All that stuff. So he said, hey, I worked with this guy. He's really good. Give him a call. And so it was a husband and wife team, and they came over, and they were, just awesome and took really good care of us. And so I sold the house and moved down to Arizona, and I felt like I was put back in the exact same place again. Whole new place, didn't know the types of houses or the areas, or what was good, what was bad, any of that kind of stuff when it came to living in Arizona. So I felt totally blindsided again by the situation. But I had a really good agent that I'm still friends with today. His name's David Moore. What's up, David, if you're watching this video at all, buddy? And he was awesome, and he took amazing care of us and really made the process of moving and getting into something easy. And this is at a time where it was crazy for real estate, right? So this is like 04, end of 04, beginning of 05, when things were just going boom and blowing up. And so literally, when we went to buy our house down there, it was you had to be on waiting lists, right? In some neighborhoods, and there was lotteries on things. And this is not an exaggeration. I wish it was, but I always tell this story to make a point. This is how crazy it was. So when we went to buy our house, we went into this one little area, and it was nice and all that. We liked the model. It was a spec, and we said, oh, wow, we got some more houses. We're going to go look at some different neighborhoods. I'm here, by the way. I'm at the office, but I'm going to finish this up. And we went and visited these places, and my wife and I were like, we kind of like that one that we just saw today. And we'd been out a couple times before, but we realized that the market was like crazy, right? So we had to kind of make a decision. And so we went back to that house and decided, okay, boom, right there, we're gonna do the deal. And it was a new build, so they had the realtor on site and whatnot. And as we're sitting there doing the paperwork, no joke, 4 people came in and said they want to buy that house. I mean, that's how insane it was, just literally in one short number of hours. And things are kind of like that up here too. You got these bidding wars, and you've got people that are offering these extra incentives and all these different things to try to entice you to get into their place, or to get out of their place. I guess that they're trying to do that as well. So it's kind of crazy market. So it's always good to know somebody that's kind of been through the ringer and it's kind of seen both sides of things, whether it's been bad or it's been good. And to wrap up the story real quick. So because of those people, right, Mike, and I kind of forgot the other guy that helped me sell my house up here, but and then my buddy David down in the AZ. Because of these people, I felt like I was taken care of on something that was really, really important to me, and I liked that. And so that's what I wanted to offer to other people as well, is if you have questions, or if you just want to look, or if there's just things that you don't know and you need answers, just give me a call. We don't have to it's nothing serious. We don't have to get crazy with it. We don't have to jump in and contract and all this it doesn't work like that. Okay. If you just need information, you just have some questions asked, some curiosities, whatever it is, give me a call. We can go over some stuff. I can pull up all kinds of information to show you, to kind of put your mind at ease. We walk through the steps together, right? That's the important thing, is it's not just, well, let's get you out of your house, or let's get you into a house. It's, how do we do this together so that you're comfortable, okay? Because when you go home every day, that's your house. And if you don't like the neighborhood, if you don't like the house, the very first thing you're gonna do when you get home, if you don't like it, is you're gonna think of me. And if you don't like it and you think of me, that means you're thinking of me bad. And I don't like that. I don't want that for you, nor do I want that for me. So we work together to find a place that's good for you, or to get out of a place and get you into something that's good for you. So anyway, love you all. Give me a call. I'm out. Got to go do some biz. Bees!